Okay. All right. So it's been a hot minute. I know it's been so long since I've done any reviewings on any games, but a lot of things have been keeping me so busy these days. So, um, I do apologize for a lot of things that not keeping up with my things that I'm currently trying to do and promising you guys the content that's more or less necessary, and I do apologize for that. But the thing is that something that came up recently was the game called, of course, Pokemon ZA. And in my honest opinion, I like the game. I I can't seriously try to say that oh, it's terrible because certain aspects of the game is very bad. And I will admit that people have their opinions, and I say that maybe they are going a little too harsh on them. But I will say, I played the game, I tried it out for myself, and I want to give my own honest opinions on it. It's true that over the course of the 2 years ever since the first trailer of ZA, I was kind of like hyping for this game. And personally, in my take, they were given a lot of time. But to fumble this badly, I have no idea why Game Freak and the Pokemon Company allowed this to be out in its kind of incomplete state. But my own honest opinions about ZA is that I enjoyed it. It's playable. And yes, I do have issues with the background. It's kind of like being slapped with nothing more than a bunch of wallpaper and all that other stuff. I do enjoy the game mechanics, especially the running around with your Pokemon, and it's basically free roaming mode. Now you can like dodge attacks and try not to get hit by them. But the thing is that these other content creators have been bashing it pretty harshly and saying that this is a piece of garbage. Yeah, I don't condone with that what they say. But as I said before, they're free to state their own opinions, and I have nothing against it. I'm just a I'm just a person in among many others that just barely start off with stuff like this. But the thing is that I play Pokemon ever since the red, blue, and yellow eras of the 90s. I was like barely in the middle school or starting high school by then. And looking back on it now, I mean, yeah, Pokemon has all this money, and yet, from what I found out from certain sources, is that Nintendo only gave them a little bit, no more than $13 million in order to produce a game like this. They have a lot of money. Why can't they just give them a bigger budget in order to make ZA a lot more better than what we were promised for? And not to mention adding on DLC that's going to even cost more. And I will agree, putting the certain mega stones behind a ranking system that you need to play online. The thing is about online, one, you don't lose ranks even if you're in like a certain place. You still get points in regards to your rank, and you can rank fast up to the certain rank that you can get the stone. I have no issues with that. But I'm sure many people are already stating that, oh, they shouldn't have done this. They should have given us in early or whatnot. And I guess I would agree with you there. But I find the online battle thing pretty fun, regardless. Even if I do lose a couple of times, and sometimes I might come up at top, it's all good fun. Especially seeing these Pokemon running around and attacking each other. It's kind of like chaotic, and I do admit I have fun with the online matches. I will state for the record, I'm not attacking anybody, but I will say this. It just really upsets me that these people just uh, criticize the game harshly. I mean, yeah, I agree. I agree with them too that the game should have been a lot more better than we were given. It should have had more time to develop this game, so that way, who knows, maybe it would have been like open world for Beyond Lumios. I will admit that the story was pretty decent. The gameplay is good compared to the other games that we were done doing with. And I will say that the characters are a little quirky and kind of bland. But for me personally, if I were to give this thing at least ranking between 1 and 10, I would still give it like somewhere between the range of 7 or 8. They should have improved a lot on the background. I mean, as many people as already stated, I agree with them. I can't seriously condone on why they didn't, why it ended up this way, and it just kind of like upsets me. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm an all-knowing guy. I'm just honest a person that's stating my own thoughts on the game since I completed this game not long ago. However, unlike other people that may say, oh, this thing is just a one-off game that's just play it, finish it, done. Not me. I've been I may be a Pokemon fan, but I'm not like the hardcore fanatics like there. I enjoy this because I love Pokemon. That's all that matters. I just love Pokemon for what it is. The creatures, the world itself. And I've been a part of it ever since the red, blue, and yellow days and everything in between. I played all the games. I even watched the animes at times, and I collect the cards as well. The only reason why I kind of stopped on that is because of scalpers taking the best cards for themselves and selling them exorbitant prices. I could say this, that Pokemon need to learn from their mistakes, and Game Freak and Nintendo. And speaking about this whole Nintendo versus Pocket Pair, I don't condone what Nintendo's doing either. I do enjoy Pal World too. Sure, it may be a similar concept of Pokemon, but it's a little bit more different compared to it. This whole patent things that they're trying to do in order to scare Pocket Pair into submission just isn't going to work. That's not. It's just a petty thing that Nintendo's doing, and I think that they're in the wrong of doing it, and it's going to hurt them in the end. And I'm sure that's going to happen soon. And plus, with all these other games that Nintendo's coming out with, like that Pokopia deal, and then Pocket Pair is releasing their own Pal World Farms thing. It's like they're really going at each other's throats, trying to one up the other, and I can definitely tell that Pal World is going to be the one to take over for Pokemon if it ever falls out, and that kind of scares me. I've been a fan of Pokemon so many years, and I'm already 42 years old. I mean, it's hard enough to say, to look at me saying I'm that old. Yeah, given my voice, people mistake me for being like 25, 20, and given my looks too, I don't look like I'm that old. But but I get that from a lot of people, even in real life. And looking back on everything that I've been doing for the past few years makes me realize that we're all in a messed up world, that games are going to be nothing more than outlets for people to utilize their or bring messages of their LGBTQ stuff and all this other things. But the fact of the matter is that I just want to enjoy games for what they are, not showing messages or doing something to bring another company down and whatnot. This is all petty fighting between companies that are just, that one is starting out, that is just starting to build up, and then one that's giant that's trying to hammer down the other company. This whole infighting between those two, I think it may need to settle. I know that I know this was supposed to be a review on ZA right now, but I wanted to give my thoughts about this whole situation and these content creators that have been harshly criticizing the game for what it is. I can agree with them on certain points, but people saying that it's a trash game, it just breaks my heart. And I feel like I want to try to spread my own thoughts because, unlike other people out there, I'm not famous. I'm just barely starting off on this YouTube thing, and I just want to have give my own unbiased opinions on all this other thing, on this sort of thing. But for right now, I am going to leave it on that note because honestly, I feel like I just wanted to share my thoughts because this whole fighting and saying that Pokemon is starting to lose its magic, it's just frustrating. So for right now, I'll leave it right now. But in tomorrow, I'll give my review on another game that just recently released today, which is Persona 3 Reload. So expect that coming up for at least during tonight. So this is your host BB Gamer, and I'll see you all next time. Stay safe.